radio.
Ever have a dream you can't quite shake? It's called a vision, and Queen Allison had a nasty one. Her father's soul was torn from paradise and dragged into the Underworld. Allison called for a hero to champion her, but only one responded. Tarnum.
Welcome to Heroes Chronicles Conquest of the Underworld on Linux. Believe it or not, this is the third time I'm recording this, because two earlier attempts failed because, first of all, the video was produced at 5 frames per second instead of 25, and that was because somehow the recording software I'm using does not like pipes. I have no idea why, because it's supposed to be like fast and all, but apparently it's not. And the second time sound did not get recorded. So yeah, well, like they say, third time's the charm. So anyway, I'm recording this on OpenSUSE 11.3. 11.4 is already out, but I am still keeping this for now. Well, until I am finished with Conquest of the Underworld, at least, because I don't want to screw up anything else. And, well, all the drivers are either in beta or non-existent for OpenSUSE 11.4, so yeah, I'm stuck with this for a while. Anyway, a little bit on the technical side here. I'm recording this using FFmpeg, and I'm using the libx264 codec, which is the H.264 format codec. So yeah, also known as MPEG-4 or MP4, however you prefer. It's a really nice codec, I have to say. It is has a very good ratio of quality and size. So for example, right now I have 25 megabytes of data, and with anything else I would have like over 50 at this point. Yeah, I'm using the constant rate factor of 16 at this point. It's controlling the quality of the image here, so I'm really not sure how much it should be set on. Well, 16 is probably something that is the best of both worlds, I guess. It's not too bad and it's not too good, so it doesn't waste too much hard drive space. Anyway, the sound here is recorded using Sound Exchange, or SOX, using libmp3 lame on all absolute default settings. I'm using Sound Exchange and not FFmpeg to record the sound because I need to mix both the sounds from the microphone here and the system sounds here. And usually you can't do that except if you use like external software as I am using right now. I want to say a few things about recording on Linux overall. First off, the negative points. It is really hard to set up properly, and by hard I mean really. Like I've said, I have attempted to record this 2 times already, and like countless times doing all kinds of test videos. and only now I'm like ironing out all the quirks here. So it takes time and it takes practice to do these things correctly. And of course, FFmpeg is basically a command line tool, so you need to be very much comfortable with the command line if you want to use it. And of course you need to know what all of the options do, because with default settings, FFmpeg produces really bad quality videos. I mean really. So you really need to know what you're doing here. I've read quite a bit of guides which detail all of the things that all the different codecs uses, all of the different options and such, so I quite understand how everything works right now. But if you're like new to all of this, then it is probably going to be difficult. So yeah, you probably don't want to try this at home. But on the positive side, all of those different options are actually quite good, because there are configuration options. You can optimize all of your output videos to match the specific things that you're recording. For example, in Heroes Chronicles here, I don't really need to have a codec that processes fast changes of the scene, because it's mainly static images, and you should like select different options for different games and such. And well, once you set everything up, like pretty much I have now, there are no more problems, and you can just continue using the options you have found out to be working. And a very good thing about recording on Linux as opposed to recording on Windows is the fact that I don't need to process the video on different programs different amount of times. Because on Windows I would use something like Microsoft Expression Encoder and then run it through other software such as Camtasia Studio or Virtual Dub in order to boost the microphone volume and such, and make it watchable and such. And doing that takes a lot of time and it degrades quality. So this is obviously better with all of these things. Higher quality and less time to produce means more videos with better quality. So that's basically the most that everyone should care when they produce videos on YouTube, at least. And I've already mentioned microphone boost. I hope you're hearing me clearly, but basically on Linux, microphone boost is really neat. I mean, it's a lot more sensitive than it ever gets on Windows, so I'm very pleased with that. And it's also configurable, so I can decrease the volume, increase the volume at my convenience, basically. And well, the last thing is of course that everything is done with specialized open source and free programs. So, well, having programs that are open source means that anyone that is willing can actually fix all the bugs. So even if FFmpeg was to cease to exist, well, the project would not die. And yeah, so that's all I wanted to say about recording on Linux and on Windows. So this is running on Wine, obviously, because there's no native client for Linux. And yeah, so we'll just see how it goes, right? Let's finally start the game. And as usual, I will start with a tutorial. And this tutorial is designed to help you learn the basics of playing Heroes Chronicles. Follow the instructions, for they will lead you in a specific path, allowing you to learn all of the major functions of the game and conquer your first Heroes map. I will choose, of course, the impossible difficulty, as always. And Gold or Marksman, clearly Marksman, because you really don't need gold in the tutorial. Totally. Absolutely. And let's do all this voice acting. Greetings, Your Majesty. I am your advisor, Maranthea. You will be instructed in the basic duties of any who run a kingdom here. I will give advice each day, so please have some patience and read my messages. Once you learn what I have to teach, you will be able to run your own kingdom very smoothly. Squadala, I'm off. Now you should construct a building each day. To build, enter the town by clicking on the town itself or the small picture of it on the right side of the screen. Once inside the town screen, you will need to look for a structure called the village hall to the left. Click on it and the whole screen will pop up. Here you will find all sorts of buildings to build. Right-click on them to learn what their functions are and how much it is to build them. For the moment, please build a fort. This will allow you to build the troop dwellings and recruit troops. Whenever you're finished, that is, when your heroes no longer have any movement left and you've built what you needed to build, you end your turn and go to the next by clicking the hourglass on the right side of the screen. So I will comply with all these directions for now, because it's quite interesting to see how they strategize as opposed to how I would do all of this. Well, clearly I would build the tavern first because we have a lot of things to pick up outside here, but basically we have a lot of resources, so their suggestion is valid. I should start building troops. And here's Christian with a spellbook actually. I have no idea why he has a spellbook, because he's my hero. And he gets to learn all kinds of elemental magic spells quite often, so I'm really not sure what's up with him here. Probably he's like a mix of might and magic hero here. Well, anyway. Greetings, Majesty. I am Sir Christian, and I will be helping you explore the world. First, let us journey towards the ore pit to the east of here. After I have put the mine into working order for your kingdom, let us go to the guardhouse even further east. You will need to visit there in order to take care of the troglodytes to the south. Well, not really, but okay. It is very wise to pick up all the resources you can find for two reasons. First, the small pile will add to your kingdom's resources and help you prosper. Second, if you don't get to the resource, an enemy could pick it up and they would gain. When I visit the ore pit, notice how the color on the minimap turns from grey to red, your kingdom's color. This will provide your kingdom with 2 ore each day. There are 7 types of mines total, and it is essential that you have at least 1 of each kind to increase your kingdom's resources to the necessary levels. And of course. Just ahead is the pikeman's dwelling, the guardhouse. Here you can recruit pikemen for free once a week. After the first day of the week, the numbers here are restored and you can recruit again, but this only happens once a week and the pikemen do not accumulate in numbers, unlike in some of the modifications in the Wake of Gods, or Heroes of Might and Magic 3. And, to be honest, I don't remember. Do creatures accumulate in Heroes of Might and Magic 4? Maybe it's a part of Equilibris? I'm not sure. If you do know, let me know. Anyway, next day, woohoo! Today it would be wise to build a guardhouse which will provide a home for the pikemen. Eventually you can upgrade the guardhouse, but you should build other structures first. Once you have finished building for the day, go to Sir Christian and learn more about your surroundings. Well, I would really build everything after that, but whatever. Guardhouse this. Oh yeah, by the way, it's quite interesting how I actually see the output here in the console. I can actually see the levels of the volume that I'm recording here. I can see the output size, I can see the time that I have recorded so far, and even the frames and the quality that is being used right now, so that's really quite interesting. And okay, so we have troglodytes here, and we have quite a bit of troops here, so I should be able to kill them easily. When you attack a creature, it is best to be sure you will win. Only if you have overpowering forces will they flee. There are times the group of creatures will decide to join you, but that is very rare and you should not count on it. It looks as if these fellows are more interesting in a fight. Indeed. And I need to be careful not to get my pikemen killed, because it is quite easy to do that here, but my archers can actually do things without sacrificing anything, so yeah, I need to keep an eye on that one. Oh, come on. That is stupid. Okay, so this guy will kill these guys, and they have 5 and I have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Alright then. Kill these guys. Really now. Well then. I will do it. Oh wait. I wonder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Ha ha. Ha ha ha. Well, what? There's an opening there. Game. So much for not sacrificing the pikemen. Jeesh. Oh well. Sorry about that. This is the sawmill where 2 units of wood are produced each day. Once again, the mine will become yours and will be indicated by the color of the flag. From here you should follow the path west and visit the Archer's Tower. I will. Today it would be a good idea to build the Archer's Tower. Of course, you may build whatever you like, but building in this order will give you maximum efficiency. On the first week you want to build as many troop dwellings so that you have the most amount of creatures available next week to recruit. In this case, yes, but if you are low on resources, that is not recommended, really. And, Taylor... No, Archer's Tower. I keep forgetting that I have enough resources. Bad habit. Anyway, this is the Archer's Tower. It functions almost the same as the pikeman's guardhouse, except for one minor detail. Minor. The archers will not simply join you, they require a recruiter's fee. Once the fee is paid, they are yours. From here, follow the road south and visit the Crystal Cavern. You should find the mine so you can add crystal to your kingdom's resources. I would really visit the Griffin Tower first because it's off the road here. But, whatever. If you say visit the Crystal Cavern first, I will do that. After you flag the Crystal Cavern, go back east and visit the Griffin Tower. This will allow you to recruit griffins as you did the archers. There's quite an interesting construction there. You can build any more of the troop dwellings until the blacksmith is built, so for today it would be wise to build that. I have noticed that Sir Christian has been very busy, moving around and flagging several structures and mines for your kingdom. If you want to take a look at everything at once, all you need to do is take a look at the kingdom overview. This is the small button in between the heroes and the towns that looks like a small castle. Click on it and you will be able to see how many mines, heroes and troop dwellings belong to your castle, as well as other things. Yes. So, build a blacksmith, they say. I will comply. Okay, so take the crystal. Yeah, take the gold. Go to the Griffin's Tower, recruit the Griffins, and proceed going there. Oh yeah, by the way, about the story here. Well, if you remember where we last left off with Heroes Chronicles Worlds of the Wasteland, there was a giant battle there involving Tarnum. The Battle of Steelhorn, how it's called. And at the Battle of Steelhorn, Tarnum was actually killed. You saw that in the intro of Heroes Chronicles Worlds of the Wasteland. So after that he was banished from the land of the dead, and he was assigned to help Queen Allison, as you saw in the intro here. And now he is working for Castle Towns. I'm not sure what kingdom is that. Like I've said, I'm playing this still blindly, so yeah. Whatever is new to you is probably new to me as well. So it will be interesting to learn how Tarnum is acclimatizing to the new castle and such. I'll keep it pretty short today. Now that we can build the barracks, you should go ahead and order the construction. This will allow you to recruit swordsmen, a respectable troop for any army. They aren't particularly fast, but when you upgrade them to Crusader, they will have 2 attacks each round, a worthy ability indeed. Yeah, well, Crusaders are awesome. Probably the best troops of this town. Okay, so there's gold, there's crystal. I'll take the crystal first then. Then take the gold, then take the barracks. And take these things, and I will leave sulfur for now. I will get back to that later on. The Griffin Tower will attract the mighty Griffins to your castle, and they are an excellent troop. It would be a wise decision to build their tower and get some Griffins here this week. You must go. The sword will be enough. Okay, so jump on, take the jumps. So, Griffin Tower, they say. This is a shrine of magic. There are 3 levels of these, teaching any hero with a spellbook level 1, 2 or 3 spells. Each shrine only has 1 spell to teach, but there are lots of spells for each shrine to pick from. Oftentimes you will find spells in the shrines of magic that are not found in your mage tower, but are very helpful. You should visit each one at least once to see if there is a new spell to learn. And Cure, I have no idea. This is a set spell. I have no idea why it's there, because Cure is absolutely useless here. Whatever. Anyway, as you can see, we are once again unable to build any troop dwellings. That is fine for the moment. Rather than build anything else, you should build the Citadel. This will give you a 50% increase in the number of troops who will arrive tomorrow. It will also add arrow towers to your defenses, as well as a moat. I don't think we are going to be attacked, but that is not how it normally is. Protecting your original town can often be difficult, but the Citadel and eventually the castle make it easier. Citadel, you say? I still have plenty of gold to go around. And apparently the video is still not over 100 megabytes of size. That's awesome. That's like even less than what I have for well, when I record Mighty Magic 1 Squirrel Pin or Sanguine, so that's interesting there. I will not take this gold just yet. Instead I will take this gold. Wonderful, a new week! There is one very important thing that happens at the beginning of the week. All of the troop dwellings are refreshed with troops, both inside and outside of the castle. You should send a hero around to collect all of the troops living outside of the castle. In order to hire a hero, you will need to build a tavern. Build it, then send one of the 2 heroes available there. Send that hero out to recruit all of those troops waiting in their dwellings. Book of the Dog. Okay. I'll take this, I will take that. I'll take leadership. Then I will take the sulfur, take the dune. And now I want to go here. And tavern, they say. Okay. Alright, I forgot to build a hero. Oh, whatever. Now you can build the town hall. This will provide your kingdom with more gold each day. It is important to make as much gold as you can, because running a kingdom gets rather expensive. Except if it is a tutorial. In which case, it is not, really. Anyway, oh hey, it's Sir Mulek. Or however you pronounce that. Mulek? He's Müller! Yes! Anyway, he is fast, and we like fast heroes. Not sure if he actually has... No, he doesn't have actual speed, only troop speed, but whatever. I don't need clerics anyway at this point. So, you'll collect troops. Woo! Take the pikeman. Take the archer's tower here. Also, if you lose Christian in the tutorial level, well, nothing bad happens. You don't instantly lose. As opposed to basically every other scenario in the game. The monastery has a slight difference from the other dwellings that you should be aware of. You have to fight some monks in order to recruit monks. This is true with all of the higher level troop dwellings. Higher level means, I believe level 5 and up. And I have plenty of troops here, and the Griffin should be in the middle. This may have unfortunate implications. Whatever, we can do this. Even if it won't be as efficient as I would like it to be. Okay, let's move here. Oh hey, morale. Where have you been, buddy? It would be nice if the Griffin got one too. Oh, yeah, that's right. We have all troops of 1 alignment, so we are good on morale. And so we fly here. And no morale bonus this time. Oh well. Bah. Ow. Take that. Ow. Well, he didn't die, so that's good, I guess. And fly there, and shoot 2 times. For massive damage. Of course. Pick on the pikeman. It never fails. Well, actually, pikemen are quite good. They're probably the best level 1 troops in the game because they're actually useful and fast. Especially when ungraded. So yeah, that's quite nice there. And I'll leave it at that. I will take the gold then. This strange place is called the Medusa Stores. They have sulfur and gold hidden away, but they won't get it up without a fight. It is best to make sure that you have enough troops to survive. There are between 20 and 50 Medusas guarding their treasure. The more Medusas you have to fight, the greater treasure. there are other such structures that have creatures guarding treasure, it is always a good idea to be well prepared for a vicious battle. That is true. We will not be fighting just yet, and that was absolutely useless, because we already have +3 to morale, and it never gets higher than +3. Oh well. Let's move here then. And what were we supposed to build? Oh yeah, the Tarnum, that's right. Actually, I really like how this town is set up. For example, look at the town hall. There are the flags, and they are moving clearly to the wind. And there is a small waterfall right here. There's the Griffin... how is it called? Griffin Tower? You can see 4 small towers here and 1 large central area here. Probably the courtyard where all the griffins live and such. This is some kind of wall-like structure here, as you can see. All of these are interconnected with each other. Those are normal houses, the blacksmith, the tavern. Clearly the architecture is something like of old German, basically. We actually have this style buildings here in Lithuania in Nida, which was under the rule of Germany for quite a while. So that's quite an interesting thing to see here, and it's very realistic like that. The sky is very nice and all of that. I really think I should remake this town at some point in the Unreal Engine, because I mean really, this design is really great. In, for example, Heroes of Might and Magic 4, you get no such nice design. It's not just fine-tuned like that. And here, everything is perfect, perfectly aligned, perfect colors, and I mean, look at this. This is idyllic, really. So yeah, and Heroes of Might and Magic 3 has really nice towns. The atmosphere is great, and it's just perfect, really. I am yet to see another Heroes title which would have anything even close to what Heroes of Might and Magic 3 has. Okay, with that out of the way, building the Mage Guild will allow your heroes to learn spells. This is a very important part of combat, and you will find the spellcasting heroes do better than those who shun magic. Okay, Mage Guild. Alright. Let's move Christian here. Take the Alchemist Lab, take this. Do we have all of these? Yep. All except for the gold mine. I'm going to attack Harpies first. There's a reason for that, but well, basically the reason is that we don't have enough troops to go forward. You will see why later on. Instead of continuing with the Mage Guild, build the marketplace. This will allow you to trade in excess of one resource for something you need. Sometimes you will have an abundance of one resource, such as wood, so you can trade it here at the marketplace for something you need, such as gold. The more marketplaces that you own, the better deal you'll get on the trade. Marketplace, you say? But really, this is all very unnecessary, because we have plenty of gold to go around, and we should have angels by now. Whatever. We'll comply with their way of playing for the time being. And let's go fight these harpies. Sometimes, Your Majesty, creatures such as these will guard small caches of treasure. It is oftentimes worth fighting them to gain the resources they guard, providing you are relatively sure you can defeat them. My boy, these harpies are what all true warriors strive for. Okay, we will win this fight. Because they clearly don't want to fight us. Take that, harpies. Ah. Take that. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. And I need to keep that in mind because Harpies return, so wait, 26, 19, yeah. Okay. Because if they were to return now, we would have a hard time catching up with them. Now, my upgraded archers. My upgraded archers, seriously, stupid harpies. I will have my revenge. Take that. And some more. And even more. Haha. And that. And this. Oh, come on. Alright then, we have one. And let's take things. Basic estates, no. Estates are useless except if you are using the other hero there, not your primary one. And a small amount of resources like these will often be lying freely around the map. You should send a hero to pick up the resource and add it to your kingdom's total. I guess they mean your non-primary hero, but I am waiting for this guy to collect all of the creatures here, so I would be resupplied. There's a reason for that, actually. Now you can finally build the city hall, which will bring in even more revenue for your kingdom. Okay. I really don't need it, but okay. And Sir Miller, take all of these. Oh, there are. Alright, then I will be going here. And now, also, Archmagia throw magic with a precision greater than most archers. They do? Really? I never knew that. Huh. Huh. That's a new one. Well, okay. Or maybe it is just a rumor. For today you should build the castle. This way you will have even more creatures come to your town next week, and will allow you to build the capital. That is true. And yay, more griffins! And everyone else. Oh, by the way, in Linux, the X server basically has, I believe, mouse smoothing turned completely off as opposed to Windows. And the mouse overall is more sensitive, at least here in OpenSUSE. So I will probably have problems clicking on things. Up ahead are the Angel and Cavalier dwellings. Like the monastery, you have to fight a few before you can recruit any. While in the area, we should visit the Green Keymaster's tent down there and take a look at the other things here. There's the skeleton. Or corpse, as it says. We'll put it this way. Take the gold, take the corpse. And nothing interesting. And we get this one defense skill. And gold. And the castle. Okay. Building the capital will earn your kingdom 4,000 gold per day, and that is the most that any one town can earn. It is an excellent way to keep you flush with money and continue to purchase the buildings and creatures you need. Okay. I'll first take this. This is the Green Keymaster's tent. This thing here will allow you to pass the Green Border Gate. Each time you see a Keymaster's tent, you should stop by for a visit in order to pass through any gates or guards. Yep. And let's fight the Cavaliers. They're actually pretty tough. And they charge. Oh, you really, game? That is just stupid. 20 archers! Outrageous! But on the bright side, I will have them stun-locked. Haha! Take that! I don't care you killed 4 griffins, because you cannot move! Ha! Ha! How do you like that, huh? Ha, Cavaliers? Yeah, that's what I thought. And there we go. We have won with a whole lot of casualties. I will take the artillery. And I should really buy a ballista at this point. Also, Cavalier goes there. And we have angels to deal with. That will also be difficult, especially with all these casualties. But I think we'll make it. Okay, so the capital. I like the towers here. They're quite interesting. Probably kind of an attic of some sort. I'm not really familiar with medieval design, but it looks like it. Oh, by the way, I think this is a crane, basically. If you have something at the bottom here, and you can tie this to this thing here, and then have it put into the attic here by simply pulling the string there. So that's an interesting thing there. I like the realism in this game. Anyway, now you should get back to building those troop dwellings. The monastery can be built today. Monks make excellent troops, as the pure energy they hurl at your enemies is deadly indeed. And the condor. First off, we will fight angels. That's what we can do. And of course the pawns. I'm not even sure what I should do. Basically, defending my ranged troops would be probably a good idea. At the same time, I will not be able to anticipate where the angel goes. To this side or that side? Well, that's no good. Well, why not? We have the means to do it. And I'll put the swordsman directly in the middle. these guys there and these guys here. And yeah, archers are to win then. What was I thinking? Really. These guys need to be put there and these there and yeah. Fail. Yep. That's a fail, alright. And not only that, but these guys are blocking the path. Oh well. So much for planning. Aha! I will joust thee. You must die. Oh, come on. I said, you must die. No, you did not understand this. I said, you must die. Oh, come on, what the heck? There we go. And here we have angels. Oh, program error. And needs to be closed. It's an emulator error. Well, not quite an emulator. Wine is not an emulator. It's a compatibility layer, and I have never seen this one before. Well, I guess this is as good time to stop as any. We haven't really missed anything because it autosaved things. So, yeah. See you all guys next time.